Hello and welcome everyone. And the microphone is doing stuff again. So here we are again to another box point bobbin lace in German and English, depends on what you want. And before starting with the pattern, because it's something I just recently learned, so yesterday. Where's my laughing? Here. Here's my laughing little PNG tuber. I just learned this yesterday, but I just want to review it. So let's do this. So this is obviously the pattern of the back box point lace. So let me just move this. And as you can see, I have made some notes in German. Because I actually learned how to do bobbin lace in German, so it's a bit weird to have English, to have it all in English now. So I had to do some notes in German, but you can ignore them if you don't know German. So we have the pattern 1, and this ground, this, oh god, what's it called? I think it's called ground anyway. The ground stitch. Yes, I knew that. So this ground stitch is going to be box point lace, and we have a gimp here which is not visible at all. It's in yellow, so perfect color. I think it's not visible at all. Let me just get my pen. Yeah. And the blue one is the cloth stitch, but let me do the gimp so you can see it here too. I think it's visible now. It should be more visible. At least I hope so. Yeah. Okay, so as I said, box point ground. Yellow is our gimp. And this bluish line, it should cloth stitch is actually purple. She said, our teacher said she makes it blue because purple is kind of thicky, and I have to agree. Purple is not an easy color, but I do have purple, so let's just... Okay, I did not think about drawing it, so I did not get the... get the colors. So we have the cloth stitch, which goes from here to here to here, 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 and you put this into here, so that's 4 pieces, and then going back 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. So these pieces go through the gimp. They go through the gimp here and into a cloth stitch. And then the same one which comes in here will go out here again. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 coming in, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 going out again. It's actually pretty easy, except that I have to always remember to not close it. That's the thing about torchon. You always have to close it. That means a needle always have to have a point at the top, and then it goes around at the bottom again. But at a box point lace, you only have one at the top, and then you just leave it open. I caught myself once where I wanted to close it, but apart from that, I think I did a pretty good job of not closing it. Okay, so for the edge stitch, we have a cloth stitch here, which is also in blue, but it should be purple. So here, this is also cloth stitch with two bobbins. It's actually pretty straight. Oh wow. Pretty. I said pretty. It was here, and then I talked, and then it suddenly turned into garbage. and here at the edge stitch is not on top, but on the side. So this will be here. So normally the point would be up here. Here, you can see it here, but on the side it's a catch pin, so it will be between here and here. I thought, okay, maybe it will just be opened and then, I don't know, some weird thingy. But actually no. When I opened the pins here, it looked quite okay, so I was pretty surprised for that. Then after the linen, a cloth stitch, sorry, in German it's called linen stitch, so Leinenschlag. We go into the edge stitch, and we have here the cloth stitch. Then we have to turn it 3 times. Then it crosses into a linen here. Then you have to pin and then twist 3 times again. And you also pin all 4 bobbins, so 2 pairs, which is called Nadel, Nadel 4 in German. I have no idea what it's called in English, but I always thought Nadel, Nadel 4 sounded pretty weird. And for here, I think I heard her yesterday saying it's a cheeky thing when we just have like the needles here without a picot. I thought that cheeky was pretty cute, but yeah. It seems like English has a lot of better terminology than German, which doesn't sound that nice. Okay, so now that we have that, we should start. There are also a few GIMP rules, but I won't bore you with that because, I don't know if I remember them correctly, but yeah, let's see. Okay, so let's start with our bobbin lace again. As you can see, I ended here, which is just this here. Sorry. Which is just this here. So we have to continue with our cloth stitch now. Put all the 4 in here and then hang them out, and we can do this again. And then afterwards we're going to do this again. Goodie! I thought it was really nice doing the lace in a class like that. I think I did learn a lot. And it was the perfect at the perfect time, because for people in West Europe it started at 6 p.m. So I thought that's perfect time, because that's just when I got home, I ate something, I snacked something, and then I'm ready for bobbin lace. I think US time is like 10 a.m. Oh, I would not have the nerve to do bobbin lace at 10 a.m. in the morning. Also, I probably wouldn't be awake unless, and the only time I would be awake, I would be at work at 10 a.m. So yeah, I think 6 p.m. is great. And because of the summertime, I think the last bobbin lace class will be held at 5 p.m., which is also not a problem for me. Okay, just trying to put all of the bobbins into a similar height. Shouldn't be exactly the same, but it's always easier to work. And those very thin thread, it's a 72, I think, cotton, Egyptian cotton, and it's so thin. I always have the feeling it's going to tear, but at the same time I just have to pull it and it just pushes the bobbin off. So I have to be extra careful. So, and this is my GIMP. The GIMP is the Perlé 8. Let me just show you. The GIMP is out of this thread. It's Anchor 8. Here you can see it. I actually wanted to get some DMC, but they didn't have it, so is it visible? No, because of my manual focus. So yeah, oh, oops. So it's Anchor 10 gram, size 8 in that beautiful crisp white. And this is my, let me just check. I think it was Egyptian cotton 72. Yes, 72. It's Kankloosgarn, Egyptisch Cotton. What is this? Netherlands? Yeah, so Egyptian cotton 72. So yeah, that's what I'm using. Plus, I think 13 bobbins and 1 bobbin for the gimp. Okay, what did I say? Let's do the cloth stitch first. Yeah, it's a lot of twisting. Bugs Point lace is a lot of twisting. So for the cloth stitch, I have to really think about what I'm doing again. So this is all outside, or is it inside? Oh no, I'm missing one line. Look, I'm missing this line here. So that means I didn't do this line here, but I did this one here. So we first have to do this one here. Which means we are still at the Bugs Point ground. So I'm just going to push this aside and do the Bugs Point lace, which is crossed, twist, twist, twist. Then just pin it once and ignore this one. So and ignore and cross, twist, twist, twist. I think depending on the size of the thread, maybe you can only do 2 twists or maybe 4. I think 3 is the standard. I think. Cross, twist, twist. Twist. In German this would be kreuzen, drehen, drehen, drehen. And then the next one, which is, no, it's not yet the edge, so it's cross, twist, 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 3 times. And now we're not pinning this one, the next one in the middle, but on the edge. 1, 2, 3. And then see, I'm not putting it here in the middle. I'm putting it here on the side. And then with this one, I'm going to do a cloth stitch with those 2. So that's okay. I don't know the the words in English just won't come to me again. It's cross, twist, cross. So in German it's kreuzen, drehen, kreuzen. So okay, so then 1, 2, 3, then cross, twist, cross, then pin it because it's Nadel, Nadel 4, and then twist it again. Or cross it, a cross twist. Is it another one in English? No idea. And then with this one, so this was our Läuferpaar, which is the one which was going through these in linen, in cloth stitch. So we switch and you're going to use this one. So it's cross, twist, cross. Okay, now we are back at the beginning. And we have to So this is, so we don't need this one here. And, oops, sorry, I think I have to put this away. Goodbye. Okay, great. Okay, my internet is good, this time at least. Last time it was horrible. So we have to go through the GIMP now with these 4 letters. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to put this away again. And to go into the class stitch, we have to twist 2 times afterwards. So we already twisted them 3 times. If we twisted them 2 more times, it would be 5 twists. So that's a bit much. But we are going to do. So lift up, 1, 2. Lift up, 1, 2. And okay, if we'd go out to this side, to the ground side, we'd have to twist it 3 times. So now it's inside, and I won't need this one, so I'm going to put this here. And we'll continue with the glad stitch. I don't know why, but I always wanted to learn buck's point lace, because it reminded me of all those tulle fabric I really liked. And my teacher always refused to do anything buck's point related or anything else, because she said I first have to learn everything about torchon before I can continue. And this kind of made me hate torchon a little bit. Torchon is like the basic. Torchon is lace which was very popular in the Victorian age because everyone could do it. It was pretty easy to learn, and you could do a lot with it. Yes, you can do a lot with it, but I thought it was pretty boring. Also, torchon means something like not washing cloth, so it's a really rough cloth, because torchon is a very rough lace. So I always wanted to go for like the petit lace, the very airy and one. And she was always like, no, let's not do it. So, of course, I didn't listen to her, and I attended this box point lace. And you know what? I loved it. I actually really enjoyed myself. And she even said, yeah, well, just try it. So I went ahead. So today, I wrote her on WhatsApp saying, oh, you know what? I really enjoyed the box point lace. Look what I did. And she was like, oh yeah, and here are mistakes. And I'm not sure if that's really the class for you. And you know, the teacher also made mistakes. And she criticized everything, like she's the master of, I don't know, bobbin lace or something like that. It's so annoying. Yes, I made some mistakes. Here I made some mistakes, and I think here on this side I made a mistake. But this one was right at the beginning, and I will not open it up until the beginning just to start everything over again. I did see my mistakes after I put out the needles, but I won't start a new one just because there was a mistake inside. Yes, I did see the mistake. I'm not stupid. So that was really annoying. And she was like, I hope it's not off-putting. Of course it's off-putting if you just say that's wrong. And the teacher shouldn't do a cloth stitch in a box point lace because that fan doesn't belong there. Yes, okay. Yes, but it would be also more boring if we only had the whole ground in one lace. So yeah, I don't know. It's super annoying, and I just don't like torchon anymore. But I only have to do torchon. It's annoying. It's boring. So yeah, Actually, I'm pretty happy with the class because they were all like, this is how you do it. Here, this is the work thing. And because you know what she does for her students, for the newer ones, it's like, here, there you go, and do it in your self-study thing. It's like, that's why I am in class, so I don't have to self-study it at home because I want to learn it in class. And I also told her, I don't want to self-study with the book. That's why I'm going to classes, because it's easier for me if somebody shows me what to do and I'm just going to repeat what they are showing me. But instead, she gives me pieces that I didn't do before, and then she's just like, ah yeah, that's what you do now. And she just sends me a picture like, really now? Really? So annoying. Probably getting angry again right now, and then it shows in my bob and lace work because there's so many mistakes because I'm talking and blabbering and not really taking care of what I'm doing. And then I have to open it up all again. Oh well. No, it's really annoying. But yeah, what should I do? I can't really do anything about it at the moment. Just keeping my head down and do what she says, and then maybe doing some more online classes at the Lace Museum without telling her. I'm just not gonna tell her anymore, I think. It's just annoying. Plus there's no point in telling her anyway. Yeah. Okay, so there we go. Almost halfway through with our cloth stitch. I turned off the information about the chat, so I'm not sure if anyone is watching or if anyone is writing in the chat. I'm sorry. I have to fix it maybe in the next break. So, but you know what else was so infuriating? You know, Europe has a pretty high standard, I would say, concerning your own data protection. It's not allowed if companies send an email with all of the email addresses visible. It's just not allowed because you could just, I don't know, you could just see all the people which are in that mailing list, which is not allowed. If you send an email, you have to send it as a blind copy to everyone. So, what happened? I was in the Bucks Point Lace group, and we had to introduce ourselves. And an hour later or so, I received an email from one of the women in class saying, I'm from Austria. Is that correct? Because she lived in Germany 40 years ago, so she knows a bit of German. I'm like, did you ever hear about data protection? Really? Did you ever hear about that? Because I feel so uncomfortable now. I didn't answer. I don't know what to say. It's like, yeah, great. That's wonderful. What am I going to do with this information? Why are you even writing me? Where is my consent in all of this? Oh God, I don't know what to write. I'm also very, very confused in social interactions sometimes, but there's a reason why we have data protection and you don't give out your email address unless you consent to it. You know what happens? Everywhere you go, you have to check boxes with saying, this company is using your emails, sending you newsletters, do you accept? Or if you apply for a job, that company has to say, oh yeah, they're using their email address to text you. Is that okay for you? So yeah, so weird. Okay, let me just. So we just made the head of the long side of the gimp. We just finished this one. So I have to twist this pair and then we're going to go out again. So I have to leave this one twist it 2 times and then it's going out again. So I'm just going to pin it so I won't use it by accident. So, and this one. I just hope none of the thread will rip, because that's like my biggest worry. I just don't want to attach it and make a new one. It's so annoying working with those fine threads. But on the other hand, the lace is really nice and fine. Can you see it actually? Oh, my avatar is still in shock and horror. I think it's you can able to see most of it. I'm just going to pull out some needles. Okay, and I'm going to put in the needles for the side. And here. And that's also a present. That's a gift. It's wonderful. It's amazing, because if you don't have this one, go and buy yourself one of these. If you don't have one, because you have to press all the needles in with your finger if you don't have one of these, which means you have like a really round spot where your finger gets really thick and hard because of all the needles you have to push in. So yeah, if you don't have one of these, huge recommendation. And here, and actually I can pull out the rest of them, just have to take care. It's also one of my least favorite parts, pulling out the needles, because you have to be really careful not to pull it too hard and maybe also push the lace toward you and maybe ruin something. That's not what you want there. So, okay, we put this out so we can come back again, class stitch. So twist it 2 times at the end and then pin it. Okay. Back again. My cats are really quiet today. Usually they run around and scratch things when I'm streaming, because you hear it on camera and they love to, I don't know, be on camera, at least their noise. But today they're quite sleepy. It's probably too cold for the cats. Okay, so that's it for here. Let's put in the pin. And also 1, 2, twist them 2 times and out they go. So this one I have to push up again. So annoying. Okay. So actually, about the streams, I want to make them maybe weekly, bi-weekly. I don't think I'll manage weekly streams for now. Maybe weekly, bi-weekly, depends on my mood. I haven't decided on the day yet, so most of the time probably on a weekday. Starting between maybe 4 and 5 p.m. Central European time, because that's when I get off from work. I mean, I get off from work at 3, then go home, snack a bit, cuddle the cats, drink something, and then fix whatever needs to be fixed again. Today I had to fix the camera and the light setting. So that took like almost half an hour until I got all of my setting together. So yeah, so probably between, yeah, let's say 4 and 6. It's good for me, but the thing is, it's probably too early for people who work. But we still have the replay. Oops. So maybe if that's interesting. Usually I see that a lot of people watch the replay and I'm very confused because it gets more views than the videos I'm taking like ages to do, to film and to edit, and they got more views than just a freaking live stream. I mean, yeah, it's great that people like my Bob and Lace live streams, but it's also a bit annoying knowing that I invested so much time into doing all the videos, adding the audio, making a script, etc. But c'est la vie, that's how it is. Let's put them out already. And now they're a bit too high up. Okay. But I'm so happy it's already Thursday. I'm excited for the weekend because Saturday I've got big plans of doing nothing at all. Wait a second. Oh, wrong here. I've got big plans of doing nothing at all. And Sunday we have another D&D round. And I have 3 characters for 3 different D&D sessions, and a 4th one which I didn't choose, which was like it's like a Dungeons and Dragons dinner, so with pre-made characters. So, but it's fun either way. And on Sunday, I play one of my funnier characters called Rose Doom, half-elven sorcerer, and she's actually fashioned after Baradoon from Viva la Dirt League. Because I really love his character, and I thought, yeah, why not? Let's just make a female version of Baradoon. And Rose just means, also Baradoon, the bara in Japanese means rose. So I was like, ooh, and then the doon is just like doom. So yeah, she is called Rose Doom. And she's very, I wouldn't say very, she's very annoying. She is. And that's fine. Because she once got a prophecy that she will fight with the dragon. And now she's all like, oh, I have to go and get stronger, and I have to fight the dragon, and I have to kill the dragon, and I have to be the best sorcerer in the world. But the thing is, the prophecy never said that she will win against the dragon. So so every time I talk to my DM about her, it's like, have we decided yet if she's going to survive? Yeah, no, it's really fun. Okay, so now for the lace, we're at the gimp again. So we're going to do the lift, and then because we're coming into the ground stitch, it's 1, 2, 3. And going through 1, 2, 3. And it's back again. So now that it's back, we have to do the ground again. So I don't need this at the moment, and this is So we're going to work with this one. So cross and 2, 3. Cross, twist, 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 and then at the X. And the next is it the head side already? Yes. Cross, twist, 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 and then head side of the thingy here on the side. So, cloth stitch, twist 3 times, cloth stitch, oops, come on, come on, then pin it on the side, which is Nadel, Nadel 4. As I said, I should really check out what the name is for this is in English. And then 1, 2, 3, and continue with this pair. Let me just check. I don't think there is one. I don't know. I should check it out for next time. Okay, because I said check it out for next time, I'm going to drink something and I'm going to check out if the stream is working okay. Sorry, I always drink that loud. Yum, 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 yum. Actually, I don't see it. I'm sorry. I don't see. It says I have an excellent connection, much better than last time. It can't get worse than last time, I hope. And okay, that's where I exit the stream. No, that's not what I want. Is it edit? Share, add stream marker, create highlight video. No, actually, pop-out dashboard. Oh, is it the pop-out dashboard? Yes, yes it was. Okay, in you go. Oh, no, I can't. Okay, let's just put you here with the rest of the stuff. I'm sorry, I didn't know where I put this. That's fine. Great, I have to sneeze again. Maybe in a minute or so. Okay, let's continue. So now we have the first one, which went diagonally down there. So we have to do the next one. I'm just going to pull this a bit so it's getting down. And here and here. So, and this was so going to. Oh, okay. And this is the next one here, our next pair. The video is so bright again, you can see properly. I wanted to buy a new webcam, but I'm not sure if it can capture what I need. Yeah, it was so bad. I don't know what happened yesterday, but yesterday's The camera was so terrible, and I couldn't really you couldn't really see properly what I was doing on my pillow. So, kreuzen, drehen, 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 and off we go. Yeah, I think the needle is a bit too thick. Also, last time when I did an ASMR bobbin lace stream last time, because I was really too tired to talk, I realized that there was a kind of high-pitched sound in the background and nobody told me, and I couldn't fix it, so it's on the recording now, on an ASMR recording the whole time. I'm like, wow. But it shouldn't be on this one. I made a pre-recording of this one, checking out if it's okay, and it was okay, so no idea what went wrong last time. I think my video just realized, oh, you want to film an ASMR. How about the microphone pick up some random weird noises that can't be explained all the time? How about that? So yeah. Oh. See what they did there? I should have gone out again. I was already confused. Why is this pair here? Okay, so I have to open it up again. Oh god. Back stitching is not my forte. Okay, but I also have to open up this one needle. Oh, god. That happens if I forget. So, okay, now we have that. So it's 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to push out the needle, which was this needle here. Okay. Oh, wrong direction. Okay. Okay, now we're good again. And then with this I go through here again with the cloud stitch, so I need these two. Okay, now we're good. Yes, much better, much better. And now we can do this. Cross, twist, 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 and then on the side. And then go through them with a cross stitch again. So that's 1, 2, 3, cross, twist, cross, then needle 4, I still have no idea what it's called, needle 4, into here, and just 1 and 3. So now I'm going to back with them immediately. So we're good. Giddy. So next coming down is this one, I think. So we have 1 left, 2 left. Yes, this one. Cross, twist, 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 and put it away again. a small voice in the back of my head always says, "You did not close in the needle, it's going to open up." And the other one says, "Oh, shut up, it's not torchon." Yes. 1, 2, 3. What I really like about box pontlets is those little hexagons which are built instead of like the stars, which is like the torchon ground. That's what I really like about it. But I mean, I also do like the stars. I mean, it looks like stars. I have no idea what the ground is called. I think it's a torchon ground. But yeah, I think it's just nicer. And it looks like tulle. I like that. Is it called tulle? Because in German it's called tulle. It's probably, or it sounds French, so it's probably French. And it should be pronounced tulle too, I'm not sure. I had 4 years. I had 4 years of French in school, and I don't know a single word in French. Oh yeah, that happens. Okay, so now that we have this, we will go through here again with a cloth stitch. So cross stitch, cross. Then 1, 2, 3 cloth stitch, and then again whatever it is called in English, nadel, nadel 4, needle, needle 4, I don't know, I don't think so. And then once again twist 3 times, so 1, 2 and 3, and we're back again, and I'm going through these again with cloth stitch. Okay, last one. So putting this all here. So that's the last one for now, and then we can use it to do the gimps again. Wait, we're doing the box point lace, so that's cross, twist, twist, twist. Sometimes I still have to think, which ground am I working on now? Who am I? What time is it? What year is it? It's so difficult. So and then off you go. And this one too. So we're almost done with the ground, so we can do the gimp again. Great, so no, not yet. We're not yet at the side. This is the normal one. So this is the side gimp again, which will be pinned here and not in the middle. And then we can go out again with a cloth stitch. So 3 times. Cloth stitch, pin it on the side. And that's it again, we're almost done. I'm just going to put this one back again to its rightful place. Oh, rightful place. It sounds like it's the heir of the throne to Gondor or something. But it's just the correct placing, because then I can work straight ahead with this and then continue on, instead of then going back here, having to do this first, coming back, and then going back again. So it doesn't feel right. The placement doesn't feel right. Okay. I hope whoever was watching this, who left again, I hope they didn't leave because I mentioned Lord of the Rings. Because you won't be happy with me. I'm always mentioning Lord of the Rings or something, some fantasy something. By the way, I started to read the Witcher books because I said, okay, before I watch the series, I want to read the books. And before I watch the series, I want to read the books and play the games and then watch the series. Or maybe read the book, watch the series, and then do the games in whatever order. But at first, read the books. And it took me years, and to finally start that. But now I finally have that. I finally started with The Witcher. Okay, before I tell you how I like The Witcher, I'm just going to put the GIMP here. So we're just going to, and because it's a cloth stitch, we're going to twist 2 times. So up and down, 1, 2, up and down, 1, 2, up, down, 1, 2, and we have to do this 4 times. So we have 3. Okay, and we're good. We have the GIMP here now. So because we don't need this one at the moment, I'm just going to put this here and pin it. And also maybe get some pins from here, because we've run out of pins again. So, The Witcher. I started with the first book of the Witcher series. And the funny thing is that I distinctly remember the author saying it's like a kind of, not myths, but more of a fairy tale book. Which is funny to me because as a kid, I was reading a lot. And I also read a lot of fairy tales and a lot of myths from Austria, a lot of myths from Vienna, but I also got books about Chinese and French myths or fairy tales. I think, no, more fairy tales, not myths. And so I read a lot of these. And the first story, which was in The Witcher, reminded me so much of a fairy tale or a myth I read in one of these books. And I was so excited because of course I still like them. And I was like, oh my god, yeah, this is exactly how it's described here. And I tried to draw parallels about The Witcher and everything. And that was so exciting. I really like it. So I'm already like halfway through the book. And I really do hope that the series will be as good as the book and also the computer games. Because at the moment I'm playing Elden Ring. And while I do enjoy playing Elden Ring, and I think I'm okay-ish as a player. I'm not the best player. I'm okay-ish. I defeated, I think the last great enemy I felt was Loretta. It was okay. It took, I think, 2 tries or 3 tries. Renala was 3 tries too. Margit was only 1. I got him on my first try. And Godric was 1 and Margit was also 3. So it's okay. Not the best, okay-ish. But yeah, Afterwards, maybe I can play The Witcher or something else, because I've also got a lot of stuff planned for my gaming channel, which you can find also on YouTube at Uri's Adventures, if you are interested in stuff like that. I also decided to change up my channels a bit because I realized that people who will watch my lace making probably isn't the right audience for my gaming channel, so I decided to separate it because it just felt better when people are not confronted with stuff they don't really like. So maybe they unsubscribe if they see too much they don't like, and yeah. But I think it's my channel is nice. I'm playing My Time at Sandrock, which is a super nice game. I also enjoyed playing My Time at Portia. I finished the game once. I finished it once. And now I'm just playing it again to get all of the trophies. The trophies that I don't have are all the romance trophies, because you have to romance Arlo, you have to romance Dr. Zhu, you have to romance Phillies, you have to romance a ton of people to get the trophies. Then you also have to cheat, so your spouse has to see you cheating, and you have to get a divorce. And for my first playthrough, I married Emily, and I just could not, for the life of me, divorce her. Because, I mean, we've been together for, I don't know, 3 in-game years, and it just felt like, oh my god, I can't break her heart. So yeah, now I'm doing a completely new playthrough, and I will romance everyone and just break all of their hearts. I don't care anymore. But at least my first playthrough, I have a wonderful, nice marriage with Emily. I think my first candidate was marrying Ginger, but it was so hard to get any hard points with her. So I was just like, nah, I'm just going to go with Emily, who was much more accessible. And I'm also actually pretty excited for the new game they have coming. My Time at Evershine, something like that. I supported My Time at Sandrock on their Kickstarter, and I did so again, but this time with a very high tier. I think the first tier that had a pet, because all of the pets are just so cute. So cute. Okay, enough about gaming, because you're here for Bob and Lace. And definitely not about any gaming channels. So what can I tell you about Bob and Lace? I think I started Bob and Lace in 2019, or at the end of 2018. But I always say 2019 because I think it was November or something like that, so doesn't matter. And then, of course, I had, I think, 3 or 4 classes in 2019, and then COVID hit. So, like, for about 2 years, I did no Bob and Lace at all, except, like, redoing older ones. And then I started going to classes again, but the classes were only held once a month on a Saturday. So if I didn't have time on that one specific Saturday, I could wait until the next one, so which was really annoying. And that's why I got myself a new teacher. And the teacher is the one I just ranted about like an hour ago. It's so annoying having like a specific task in mind or a specific goal in mind, and just everybody's like, nah, how about you just learn this and maybe in 10 years you're good enough to do this. Yeah, but I don't want to wait for 10 years to be good at torchon just to make some other laces. There's a big community actually in Austria who does Austriana lace. It's pretty. It doesn't have a lot of grounds. It's more of a what is it called? Tape lace in Österreich? In Österreich, sag ich. in English, I'm not sure at the moment. Tape lace. Oh. There's a distinction between Bandspitze und Bändchenspitze. From the word herself, from the word itself, it's like really not really a difference in my opinion, but from how you do the lace, it's a big difference. So yeah, we always have a beginner class, and next to us we have a Austria lace class, and I think last time they also did like Russian lace. Not a big fan of that one. I don't know, I just liked all those dainty laces, which are very airy, which look like really cute. I don't know, can you say it's cute? Probably, but yeah, it just doesn't feel good if cute. It feels like, it looks very rough. I think it looks rough, yeah. Looks rough and a bit... it's... I don't know. It's nothing for me, and that's okay. I don't have to like everything. It's enough that I want to do box point lace now, which is, yeah, I already told you beforehand, not what my teacher had in mind for me. But damn it, I'm just gonna do it, whatever she says. Plus, I had enough of learning by myself. I really want to study something where somebody shows me what I have to do, instead of just saying, ah yeah, per WhatsApp, just sending you a picture, you have to do it like that. Like, thanks for nothing. But yeah, everybody has a different type of learning, and that's okay. It's just not right to assume that I can study best when not shown a particular thing. Okay, so we're at the widest section of the cloth stitch, so this pair is going out again. So, goodbye. I'm really thinking I've got the hang of this. I mean, I've got, I can also show you the next projects I will have to do in the class. You know what? Yeah, that's a good idea. So that was, oops, let me, oh, sorry. So this is the pattern we're doing right now. As I already mentioned, that's the cloth stitch. We have cloth stitch here, that's the ground. And the yellow one is the gimp. So, second pattern. What we have here is cloth stitch again, then a ground, and some honeycomb in here. Interesting. And this one is another gimp. Probably going here, here, and then from here, here, and then the other one goes here, and then back again. Interesting, interesting. Pattern 3 is false honeycomb again with a ring. Now we have the linen stitch here and here. So we have honeycomb, cloth stitch, not linen, cloth stitch, and some more cloth stitch. And for the third and final one, we have cloth stitch, then the ground stitch. It's probably also a honeycomb. Is it? I'm not sure. And I'm not sure what the yellow one is, because that's probably the GIMP, is it not? Ah, yes, and this is how it looks like as a pattern. This is cloth stitch, all it's just not drawn in. And this is the false honeycomb. And that's whatever this is. No idea. So yeah. Those are the 3 things we will do the next time. So I will, of course, make, well, of course to say, I don't know, I want to do another stream with all the lace I'm doing in class, but let's see if it's feasible. Because I also have a ton of other projects at the moment. I have there will probably be a Regency Ball again in Vienna this year, and we're going to a Ren Fair again in the Czech Republic, my partner and I, again in June. Then we have a medieval festival coming up also in September, and there's a lot to do because I also wanted to start a new 18th century dress. Or at least the underwear for this, because I still do not have a proper stay. It's so annoying. Because my torso is quite short. So the stays don't really fit me, the commercial stays. Commercial stay patterns. And I always have to make them smaller. But with me making them smaller, I don't know, I F it up. Oh well. And for my partner, I have to make everything bigger. And I also F it up. And I have no idea of men's tailoring. That's so annoying. But yeah, I'm planning on making a new Gamura, Italian Renaissance dress. And I already got my silk for the Regency dress. Real silk. Real silk is so damn expensive, but I have one. I have. So twist, twist, and we're out again. The holes are so small. It's like, ugh, do I see it? Do I know where I have to put in the pin? So I'm just going to put out some pins here. And the cloth stitch is almost done. Did I put them out here? So it's like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then putting it out on the other side. Plus, I am selling at Animuk this year, so I have to do some Sailor Moon brooches again. I have to do some card captor Sakura and some other items, and those take ages to do and are also sometimes annoying to do, so I don't really like to do them that much, but they're also the best looking ones. I really like how they look. I just don't like to make them. Sorry, that was my phone. I thought I turned it on silent. Why isn't it silent? Now it's silent. Okay. Did I put this one out? Yes, I did. Oh. Wrong. We are already ahead of ourselves. So this will come up again because now we have to do downwards again. But first the gimp, because it's going into a ground stitch, it's three twists on ground side. So okay, perfect. So can you see something? Yeah. Sometimes when I close my eyes and I'm working on lace too much, I'm still seeing the lace making in front of my eye. Can you imagine that? It's like, oh, you're finally free from lace making. Your brain is like, how about I will show you lace making forever, even when you're awake and you're asleep and you're doing something and you're just closing your eyes. Thank you, brain. I had this when I played too much Assassin's Creed when I was without a job, in between jobs, sorry. In 2015, I played so much Assassin's Creed. Every time I closed my eyes, I could still see the bars of the health bars in front of my eyes. Okay, so we're going to go over this side again with the cloth stitch. One, two, three twists, cloth stitch again. And then pin all 4 bobbins to the side again. What I like about lace making is that at one point it just keeps repeating and keeps repeating, and it's like a really nice thing to do, because it's like, okay, you don't have to think anymore, you're just going to let your hands work. And back with a cloth stitch. And we're back. So first down, let's do the second round. So second one, leave this, go to the next. 1, 2, 3. And we're back up here. So one more, and then we can do the one more with the side. What's this called? I mentioned it earlier. Catch a pin, and then we're going to do the catch a pin, which is on the side instead of up here. Oops. Okay, now that we, oops, see, I said put it on the side and I put it smack in the middle. So putting it on the side, and then we're going back here on this side with a cloth stitch. Three, cloth stitch again. And then 3 twists. And back again so that it's on this side. Okay, I'm going to up some needles. I'm going to pull out some needles now. Just put this here. And if you do hear some weird sounds, the cats have woken up and they are trying to scratch up things again, doing cat stuff, just being a menace, but cute ones. So can you see that on camera? I don't think you can. Look at how airy this is. Look at how nice this is. Really, you can really see that it looks like the predecessor of the tulle fabric. Okay, so now that we have more pins, let me just put them here. Let's go down with the other one. It's Sheila. Sheila wants to join us for lace making. Sheila cat. One, two, three, and then after this one we're getting to the catch pin again on the side. I think this pattern is pretty easy, but it looks great. It already looks great. I don't know if it's visible at all, but it does look amazing. Back to cloth stitch. And the last row. Let me just check my lace. So I have to get really close. I have to move the microphone out of the way. Sorry. Here, I made a mistake here, a big one, and here, but I did not want to open it up again. But after this one, it actually looks pretty good. Oops, sorry. Okay, let's press in the needles. And I think I am going to leave it for now. I think I'm pretty happy with the results. I think it makes sense what I did here. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue with this Or maybe I'm just going to continue until here, but not on camera. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed the box point lace, and I hope you will be back again soon. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it, and see you again next time. Bye bye.